right, before we start talking about this defensive riding, let's just lay down. You need to stay balanced in the saddle. You need to have already resolved issues. If you're a real novice rider and you're having problems staying in the saddle, this is going to help you control your horse, but it's not going to help make you a better rider. Let's understand where our reins and where our hands need to be. Our hands need to be in front of and below the horn when we're at the neutral position. We want to have the reins loose enough we're not harassing the horse. There is no magic length on the reins. If I'm trotting, maybe I'm going to make the reins a little shorter. If I'm out on the trail and the horse is relaxed, I might make them a little longer. You need to have a partner watching you ride, because a lot of times folks will tell me, well, I'm not in the horse's mouth. But see that horse's head start coming up? Well, I am in the horse's mouth there. It's not what we think we're feeling. The important issue is what the horse is feeling. So we need to be listening, looking at that horse, listening with our eyes. So if our hands in a neutral position, we're not contacting the horse's mouth right there. Our working area is from in front of the horn back to our hip bone. If I've got my reins so long that I'm out of control, that I can get out of control, bad things can happen. We want to set up the chances that bad things won't happen. If I have my reins so long that I'm doing corrections back here behind my back, one, I can't be precise, my arm's flopping around like a broomstick. Two, I don't have much muscling back here to direct the horse if I really need to get pushing him. So let's keep our hands up here, work back at the hip bone. I want to be able to turn that horse's nose. Now the other thing I want to do is I want to push the horse forward. If the horse is working, he has less time to fuss with us. If we're not dealing with a curb bit, not causing pain, not frustrating him, and we're making him work, our chances of success are a bunch more. So notice I pick up that rein, I'm going to cue him with a direct rein, I'm going to cue him to turn, and I'm going to release him. The reward is my reins going loose. Now while I'm doing this real slow and I'm trying to exaggerate it, I'm leaning over and I've got my hand out. I don't want you to do that, I just want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Because once I start picking that up faster, I better be in the saddle properly and my hands are coming toward my hip bone. Okay, out here in this round pen with me working slow, I want that hand coming out here where you can see it. That's not what I want you to do, but I want you to be able to see my hand. Because when I start working on the rail a little bit, I'm going to be working in his. Sometimes we tell our kids, our students, and when I say students, I'm referring to 6 to 60, we talk about the choo-choo train. That's the action. Okay, you see me coming out like this just because I want you to be able to see, and I don't want to be too subtle there. Okay, so we're going to push that horse forward. He's already turning without, there we go. There's that direct rein. All right, let's get it more like it ought to be. Okay, keep pushing him forward. Keep those feet moving. Back. If I'm not making him move forward, then I'm just messing with his mind, and I'm not getting a whole lot accomplished. And I'm having the chance of me frustrating him going to be a lot more. The whole point is we don't pull with 2 reins. We ask with 2 reins to stop. If we don't get to stop when we ask 2 reins, we're not going to pull because we're going to lose. We're going to fight the horse, we're going to lose. So if I need him to stop, I'll ask him to stop with 2 reins, soft stop. If he doesn't, one hand's going forward, one hand is getting that nose turning, and I'm going to make him work. There's got to be a consequence for inadequate performance or poor behavior. Oh, there we go. Make it a point, always ask him nicely. Just like I should with my children. I should ask them nicely, and they'll know that I forget sometimes, but we should ask our horses nicely, and then there should be the consequence. If we're always jerking, our horse is never going to get softer.